It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the Broncos bruising running.
The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. They'll run here on first down. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Remain Pratt with the play defensively. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They give it to him again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap to Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you get... On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and, hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome in giving them a spot they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Dump off caught by his back. Stiff arm success. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. The handoff. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Man, he's been having a great 1st half, really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos break the tie here in the first. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board. And this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Next with it on first. Dumped off to his running back. Dukes out a one-stop. That play good for 17 and a first down. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Another carry for him. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Broncos will have a first down. Back to the well again. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Completed to Sutton. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. Cortland's goes back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you can see with just this and one more game remaining this season, he's leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Throwing here, Nix. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check-down yards.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Back-to-back carries here. And he's officially in enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Broncos looking for a score before halftime. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Nix from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Nix looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Escapes a defender. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Cut near the goal line. And he gets it to the one, but goes out just before the goal line. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's all the way down to the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the 1st defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets this forward to the 19. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll...
This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. Running it now out of the gun. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Juke the defender. Oh, stiff off by a man, and now he's in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Right up the gut. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle it. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos keep running away with this. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it...
Plowing up the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running for the marker on second. Driving across the 15-yard line. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So now here comes the Bengals up. They send a tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. Brushes him off with ease. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. Well, that defense down there, Brock, they got to be tired of hearing this guy's name, but we sure aren't tired of saying it. This is now the single most productive game by one guy in league history. He's got more all-purpose yards than anyone has ever produced.
Kind of felt this was coming with how productive he's been, but as you say that, man, I am smiling ear to ear. So rare to ever see one player take over a game like he has today, but he's truly been unstoppable.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delayed game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They'll run here on first down. Jukes one defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. Now a give on the counter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Broke through the tackle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll run here from the gun. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Bronco. It has been an incredible stretch of games for them.
It's Week 18 of the 2025 season, and we'll see the Broncos bruising running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back.
Now to the running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Still has room inside the 15. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They soften that defense up with that lengthy opening. Hand off to the back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Justin Reed with the tackle. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I've told you the story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that, with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
Another carry for him. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. It's the end of the first in this AFC West.
What are you doing? Were they even paying attention?
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Setting up the screen. Oh, what a stiff arm. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Out of the the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action with Nix. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, Park. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Cut by Sutton. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Into the hands of Dulcich. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up. They'll throw again. Nix. Pass complete to Dulcich. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and it.
Touchdown, Denver! So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Lone back gets the handoff. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Right up the gut. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Plowing up the middle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Motioning one of the tight ends. Going ground on 1st and goal. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. First down. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Gets this one to Patrick. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And he's going to take this only to about the 31. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Nick Snad, a throw. It is caught left side. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And he has just earned something most running backs are never lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos close to a 16th win to end the regular season. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. They'll send him up the middle. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just...
So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And they end the season the way they have so many games already this year, Brock, with a victory. And now they get to enjoy an extra week off to rest and prepare to host a game in the divisional round coming up in 2 weeks.
Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports.
The Broncos offense getting set to go here in this divisional round matchup. And the focus of the offense all season long has been this man, their star running back. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Shedding the tackle. They can't tackle it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 19 and a first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage.
Mike Tomlin has reached for that red challenge flag, and he'll throw it out there. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at him.
And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. From the 23, here's second down and 1. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 23-yard run. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this division round match. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they'll have good field position here following the interception. First down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety. Here's a 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 73 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Second down and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2nd and 5. Nix to the air. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Tim Patrick, an 11-yard touchdown. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to work. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Two things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Escapes the defender, and he's got room. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 31 yards there, the first down. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy, that his...
Throwing Nix. And he rifles one incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 44 yards. And the Broncos continue to show. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised back. Now it's Nix. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
On the slant. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's Nix. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims Rams. 42 yards. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
178 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the... Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Pushes past him. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
To throw, here's Nix. That's taken in by Dulcich.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Adam Troutman. A 12-yard touchdown grab. Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or 2.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 37. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Fighting through, and he's got space.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, you know me, partner, I never tell them to back off being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field.
And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Room here to run. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff looking right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back that feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Still fighting for more. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
The Broncos going to continue on as we say so long, everybody, and thanks for watching.
If I got up, I'ma sip. I run the racks up with my queen like London and Nip. But I got rich on all these, I didn't forget back. I had to go through the struggle, I didn't forget that. I hopped inside of the Maybach and now I can sit back. Deep know me now, cause I got them big racks. Cause I'm getting money now, I know you heard that. Young, on the corner, I had to serve. Uncle fronted me some, had to get him back. We came up on dirty money, I gave it a back. Cut off the, then I gave my a new coupe. Either you running, got a New Orleans, man, that voodoo. And I'm that down, who knew? I put the new 4Gs on the G. I dip into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now I can't answer a call cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. I've been waking up to get the money, whoa. Got it bad, tatted, whoa. Da Vinci to my toes, 2 twins on both. I put in new AP, the water like a boat. I was down bad on my, what was you? I know you turned your back on me just to get some wrecks. I seen you swerve back, cause I'm in the black back. New diamonds on me, flash, this ain't Snapchat. Cause I been getting paid. Yellow diamonds on me look like lemonade. Got my baby mama that new Bentayga. Tryna get a dojo like a sensei. Rolls Royce umbrellas when I'm in the rain. I just mind my business. I got brothers that did the time, I ain't kidding. All these rappers just talk about it,